So let's think about the word limiting beliefs. What do? They limit your life. They limit your ambition. They limit your choices. We have this brain, and the brain is supposed to help us. But when we have limiting beliefs, then we are making the beliefs destroy our brain. The word destroy is harsh, but it's truly what it is. Too many people that are highly intelligent, unfortunately, don't follow their dreams because of their limiting beliefs. So they are given all these gifts and an amazing brain, but the brain works against them because the brain has been consumed by limiting beliefs. If you really think about it, if it's down to a decision, then you can take the power back and you can start deciding what your beliefs are. And most successful people, they have a very healthy way of seeing themselves. You don't have to say it out loud. I actually highly encourage people not to say it out loud because your beliefs are your beliefs, right? You can believe in Santa Claus and you don't have to tell that to everybody, because people are going to say, oh, you're lying to your children when you say Santa exists. And you can have a very different theory about Santa, and you don't need to explain that theory. It's your belief. But the most powerful and the most successful, and when I say success, I mean happiness. The people that can sustain happiness during difficult times, the people that can stay joyful during scarcity, they have a way of seeing things that are rare, that are so different than the rest. Why? Because they believe in themselves. And when you believe in yourself, nobody can destroy you. You become invincible. And everybody can become invincible if you stop giving the power of limiting beliefs to your own self. They were given to you by people that have had limiting beliefs themselves. So most people are projecting their beliefs onto you. Now, understanding that is very important. And also understanding that those people that have limiting beliefs have had ancestors that have projected that onto them. So that way, you're not really angry about anybody. There's no resentment. There's understanding and there's compassion. Like, okay, I understand. And maybe it's a systematic belief. Maybe it goes down to patriarchy, right? So patriarchy has a way of limiting everyone's beliefs, all sexes, all genders. Men have a certain role they have to play. They cannot play another role. Why? Because of the limiting beliefs. Same for women. And that is passed down to our children. And that's the danger of it, is that if you don't fix your own limiting beliefs, you're going to project your limiting beliefs to your child. Now, the next generation have limiting beliefs. And that's where resistance lies when you want to improve your life. Every time you set a goal for your life, you will encounter resistance. And the name of that resistance is limiting beliefs. Is the belief that I cannot get that. You need a higher income because that apartment that you want has a balcony, and you want the fancy kitchen with the fancy bathrooms and a larger room for your daughter or son. Okay, you put that into your vision board. Now what happens? Now there's resistance. Oh, but I don't think I can afford it. Like all these limiting beliefs. Because maybe you were working for a company that will never give you that raise. The universe already saw 10 steps ahead of you. So what the universe will do is the universe will say, you want that? I will make that happen. But first, I'm going to have to move you from here and put you right here where there's alignment. In order for you to reach that alignment, which is really hard if you are in a place where you are stressed, if you can maintain a calm nervous system, then you can maintain the alignment. You have two choices. One is you can work on calming down your nervous system, which means taking charge and really trying to control your thoughts, your body, everything, your energy, which is really hard if you are in an environment that is polluted. And that may take years and years, and I don't want to tell you how to live your life. Or you can care less about wherever you are and really work on getting out of it and looking for an environment that is not as chaotic to your nervous system. So if you want to change your life, become very clear on what do you truly believe. And you have to change those beliefs. So maybe you grew up thinking that things are not fair and good people always end up last, but I still desire a certain outcome. Do we really think that we're gonna get to that outcome with these beliefs? No, of course not. So what do we have to do? We have to change these beliefs. We really need to believe with a new belief. So we can't just say that good people finishes first and just change and make all the negatives into positives. Instead, what we need to do is we need to integrate those negative beliefs to your new beliefs. And the way you integrate them is truly by asking, when you say good people finishes last, why do you think that? Because good people normally lacks boundaries because they have an abundance of compassion for others and they're normally highly empathetic. So they have too much empathy for their enemies, so obviously they will finish last. Okay, now what do I need to change in order to integrate and make the good person finish first? I need to have more boundaries. So you can still be a good person, but you have to instill more boundaries. Okay, you can continue having empathy for your enemies, but you definitely need to increase the empathy for yourself. So let's get really tactical here. What do you need to do next? Write down your limiting beliefs. Understand why you think that. Now, write down your new beliefs and understand what you need to stop doing. So you revisit the why section and make those changes and start believing in them. So that's how you begin rewiring your brain. So if this was a little bit helpful, please leave me a like, leave me an emoji, anything that shows support. That would be amazing, because we want this kind of message to reach more people that are struggling with limiting beliefs and limiting their lives.